All right, guys, so I'm still back in Alaska. I got a couple days left here, so I figured I'd come down. We gotta catch the staple Alaskan fish. You gotta catch them when you're here. Sockeye salmon. I got my brother-in-law Chance with me. I got my nephew Elliot, and back over there I've got my buddy Glenn. We're gonna be fishing the last hour of the incoming tide. The thing about this part of Alaska here in the Cook Inlet is the tide rise is extremely high. We get sometimes over 30-foot tides here. The one today is actually pretty small for us. It's only 23 feet. But the difference with here in Florida, aside from being such a huge tide, is it's not a gradual incoming and an outgoing. It stays flat pretty much all day at low slack. And then like the last hour, all of a sudden it'll rush in, it'll rise 20 feet, and then it'll, you know, drop 20 feet as it goes back out. There's already some fish starting to push up, but it's still pretty early, even for sockeyes. In fact, this particular creek actually usually isn't even open this time of year, but ADF&G decided to open it early for us, which is super convenient because this is actually one of my favorite creeks. I used to fish this a lot, so like I know every little nook and cranny where the fish usually sit. So we should be able to do something pretty good here today. Let's see if we can get on a few fish, guys. It should be fun. So what we're gonna be doing when these fish start coming up is we're just gonna be flipping the line in, and that weight is gonna make that line with the fly on the end drift down the river perpendicular to the current. And as those fish are coming up with their mouth open, what'll happen is that line is gonna slip through their mouth, and then you jerk it and set the hook into the side of their mouth. And that's how you floss them. So essentially this is a form of legal snagging. Well, if it's anything in the back or the tail or something, it's not. So you just have to perfect the method, figure out how much weight you need to put on, figure out where you need to drop your fly in relation to how far down your target is, and figure out what you need to do to actually get that fly into the mouth of the fish versus like into its back or tail. I've been waiting about a half hour now, and that water's finally starting to rise down there on that far corner. So it's gonna just slowly rise all the way up. And what those salmon do is they'll just sit nose up in the current, and they'll just follow that rise all the way up until they get to the top of it. And when that tide starts receding, that's when they'll make their push and shoot up the river to their spawning grounds. So just a few more minutes here, we're gonna hang out, and that water should rise all the way up in here, and we're gonna start seeing fish right here where we're gonna be fishing. So we just had a nice size sockeye shoot up that deep channel on the far side. So they're starting to push their way up. Yep, nice one right there. Here he comes. Got him. Oh! Right in the mouth too, he came off. We got a bunch coming. They're all on that far side. Here they come, buddy. Yep, they're all right here. Coming your way. They're right in that run, Chance. They're about to go past you. Nice. Get him, Elliot. Get it. Get him. Get him, buddy. You. All right, Elliot. Walk him up. Walk him up. You got him, dude. You got him. Walk it up. Walk him up. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, we'll get another one. All right, we got some right here, guys. It's not getting down to him. There he is. All right, Elliot, you ready to go, buddy? Yep. It's okay, we got him. All right, Elliot, come on, come on. I think we got a good hook set. All right, come get this rod. We're gonna do it together, okay? All right, start walking towards your dad. We got a lot of current here. I'm gonna help you bring this line in, all right? Keep holding them, all right? Get your other hand on there. We got to keep him out of this grass, all right? So when he starts going into the bank, stick that rod out, okay? Keep pulling him, keep pulling him. We got him, man. We got him, buddy. Keep going, just keep that tension on. We got this. Woohoo! All right, backwards. Keep it going. You got him, buddy. Here we go, here we go. See that? Look at that. That's your fish, dude. Give me that high five, hard. Give me a good one. Boom. That is a good one, buddy. Can I get your knife? All right, now what I like to do, I'll bleed them, all right? We're gonna bleed them out. So we'll just stick that right in there. Boom. Yes, dude, we got Elliot on a fish. That was the goal for today. I'm gonna get back up here and see if we can spot another one. Got a bunch right here. Got it coming up right now. Bang. Come on. All right. He's right in the mouth, dude. This is a good one. We got to get him up. You got him, dude. Let's get him up. All right, now yank him right up on the rocks. Walk backwards. I'll get him. I'll get him. All right, right there, stop. All right, good job, buddy. You got 2 fish so far. So what we got to do here, you pull this out and you run it right through his gills.
Okay.
You put it through his gill, put him down there with his friends, and you want it to be just like that. Proud of you, buddy. He's gotten 2. Fun little blitz there, man. That's exactly what we were looking for. We just wanted to get Elliot on a few fish. He's already 1 away from a limit. Teaching him how to salmon fish, that's what it's all about. It doesn't get any better than that. Between the 4 of us that are fishing together, with, you know, full limits for everyone, we can take home 12. So that's gonna be the goal. There's a lot coming up the weir right now that they're counting, so we should be able to get a pretty good limit for each of us and do something really tasty with it before I have to fly back home to Florida and not have access to these fish anymore. Ton of them, ton of them. Yep. There you go, buddy. Chance has them coming up over there too. I knew they were gonna do it. All right, we're starting to get fish pushing. Glenn's hooked up on one right there. Chance just had a bunch of them come up, so they're really starting to push here. Yep. All right, they're coming up. They're coming up. Lots of them, lots of them. Chase them up. Elliot, go with them. You gotta chase them up.
Here we go.
Yo.
Elliot.
It's a nice one, buddy.
There's a big rock.
Nice one. I gotta figure out how to get down from here now. That's the problem with this. Back. It's in the back. I think there's one more by that rock somewhere. Oh, that one's in the back. That sucks. Come on, pop free.
You want me to pop this guy?
Yeah, please. So this one's in the back fin. It's not a legal keeper. So Glenn's gonna pop this for me. Grab that leader if you can so you don't hit yourself.
Oh, there's some right there.
Coming up. Bunch right here. I'm at not the right angle that I want to be at. There he is. That's in the mouth. Keep a pin. Keep a pin. Come on, baby. Stay pinned, stay pinned. Nice one, dude. That's a fatty. Holy cow. Fatty freaking sockeye right there. Get up. Get up, get up. I just got one. Nice one. I need a rock. All right, dude, there's fish everywhere right now. They're finally making that push. You stick your finger in here. This is nasty stuff. I'm sorry to show you guys, but this is the reality of it. You stick your finger in there, pop all those gills, and that's a quick way you can get them bled out. And we're just gonna throw them on the bank right there so we can get back in. I just lost my weight. Glenn. Oh, Chance is on one again. Whew, sleigh fest. Sleigh fest. Dude, there's so many up here too. Oh, that one's gone. He gone. There he is. There we go. That one wasn't in the mouth. From this pile of fish right here. There he is. That one's in the mouth. That's better. That one's in the mouth, baby. All right, let's see if we can not screw up this landing them this time. Yeah, we don't use drag here, guys. This is just straight doing everything we can to horse them straight up onto the bank and get them out of that river before they break off and swim away. These fish are so powerful. There we go. Got him. Unhooked himself. They have extremely hard mouths too. It makes it real tricky. Usually, for this, you use a club. They make like salmon bonkers is what we typically call them up here. And it's just this big club that hangs off your wader belt. And you use them for this, but there's a creek like this, there's an abundance of rocks. It's just as easy to do what I just did there. All right, we're gonna put him next to his friend there. We'll get him on the stringer in a minute. All right, let's get back down. Let's get back down and get one more. Get one more. One more for that limit. There's 3 right there, 3 nice ones. There's a billion of them coming up. There he is. That's the limit if I can land him. Woo! Woo! That's the limit, baby. Come on, come on, come on. I got a good hook set on him right in the top of the mouth in that hard part. See if we can get him up, get him up. Oh, he came off. Oh no. I know. This is what happens when you forget the net. You gotta look like a total Guggen running them up the bank. That's a slab. That's bigger than the last one. That's a unit. Are you limited? All right. All right. You know what? Let's try to get this one down here on these rocks. This looks a little bit better. My reel is totally just wrapped up, all kind of random line everywhere. Right up the bank, right up the bank. Come on. This one is. I just got 3 studs. That's the limit. Limit of 3 per person, baby. Sockeye salmon, man. It does not get any better than Clear Creek fishing for Alaskan sockeyes, I swear. You are not going anywhere, my friend. Except home for dinner. Yeah, look at this one.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man, that was a fun day.
Yeah.
That's hard to beat, bro.
Good.
You.
So muddy.
There's still so many just pushing up, man. Like over there, look against that bank, dude. It's just all fish. It's all fish.
Like between that tree and that tree, there's probably 100 fish.
Right. Let's get all these fish strung up. We got to clean these. All 4 of us are limited out now. Thanks, brother. All right, so we're just gonna run this guy down a stringer. Oh, look at all this sockeye, dude.
That's a pile.
Matsu Valley sockeye right there, dude. Don't even have to go to the Kenai. Ew! Boom.
Right on.
Let's see that pile.
Just meat for the freezer.
Oh yeah, dude. Beautiful Matsu Valley sockeye salmon right there. Bam. Love it. Whew, dude, that was so much fun, man. I'm so stoked that we decided to come down here. That was an epic little blitz. Like, we caught a couple when we first got here, but we had to wait it out for a while. We were starting to get kind of bored, but with how many were just piling up down there in that deep stuff, I had a feeling that they were gonna make a good push, and they definitely did, dude. Like that little blitz right there, all of us limited, like immediately. There's like a couple more people up here, but for the most part, everyone is still down there on that bend, fishing that deep stuff that you just can't floss them in. And that's why, like,
When I'm fishing a creek like this, I always try to break it down to where I'm at the choke point where the tide stops coming up, and that way at that point you can see all the clear water. You can see all those fish trying to get past you, and once you see that push, that's when you start following them up. And a lot of people just don't know that. They'll be down there for the next couple hours trying to hit them in that receding deep water, and it's just not worth it. I mean, you guys saw how fast we were able to limit once they got into this Riffly stuff. So dude, that was super cool. We got a lot of fish to clean, so we're gonna head up. There's a big rock up here that we usually like to fillet on. I'll show you guys how to clean these sockeye salmon up. We're gonna get out of here. So let's just get this big boy off the stringer here. All right. All right, guys, so we're gonna get this fish cleaned up here. Salmon are really easy. I don't even gut mine. The first thing that I'll do with these guys is I'll come right up here behind the pectoral fin. I'll find behind that gill plate, and I'll just go straight down all the way until I feel that spine. Make that first cut. Just follow that spine. So you turn that knife and just follow that bone structure all the way down. I just go right through the guts and stuff. It doesn't matter at all because we're gonna discard this carcass as soon as we're done. Go right through the ribs, break through all those pin bones, and just run that knife straight down the back of the fish and keep it nice and deep in there and follow that bone structure. Run it right along that spine, straight off the back of the fish. And I'm gonna leave the skin on these. We're gonna do these skin on, I think. And this is a female here, so if you take a look inside here, we've got all this beautiful roe. Now, I don't think any of us want to keep the roe. Chance, do you want to keep roe or no? No. All right, so what you can do with this roe is you can actually cure this. You can use it for bait for kings, coho salmon. Some people actually eat this. I think I've heard that chum is actually the best, oddly enough. But we're just gonna discard this stuff. So everything that we don't use, including the bones and carcass, we just throw it back into the river, and that's gonna put those nutrients and everything back in there. We got rainbow trout in here. Some of these salmon do actually eat when they come up, coho, king, all that. So that nutrients going back into the water will help sustain the ecosystem. All right, now the last thing you got to do if you don't skim over the ribs, we got to take them off. So what I'll typically do here is I'll just start right underneath the ribs, and you want to work these super shallow so you don't take a bunch of meat off. So just get up under there and just start peeling them back, working towards the belly. And we're just gonna get these fillets right in these bags. We're just gonna dump everything in here. When we get home, all we have to do, season it up, cook it. So you guys can see the way that we're doing this, there's no need to gut them, no need to really do anything. Just run that knife straight down the back, and then any of these bones that you have on, you just come underneath and just trim them up when you're done. Another nice fillet. Beautiful.
I hope the ice in my cooler is still ice.
Drive home quick.
Yeah, right? Especially with that one. That one's been freaking dead for about 4 hours now.
Yeah, that's the one. Glenn showed up a little bit before we did. We were slow rolling, and Glenn caught himself on and sent a picture, and I was like, whoa, dude, slow it down. Otherwise, we're not going to get fish together. You're going to be limited out. Got it. Alrighty guys, hey, I hope you enjoyed that video. We're just finishing getting these fish cleaned up, and then we're gonna get on out of here and head home. Big shout out to Elliot, Chance, thank you guys for coming. I'm super stoked that we were finally able to make this happen, get on some fish. It was a great time. Shout out to Glenn. Glenn's been, he's been in the video since the very beginning. We've been friends since we were like 13 years old. Known each other a long time, so it's good to get out here with them again. Man, being back home in Alaska, I love it. So much fun. It's awesome that ADF&G opened this creek early so we could get down here and have a chance at some early season salmon. I can't complain. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future content just like this. I appreciate you. We'll see you on the next one.